meet is being recorded.
Hello all, welcome to my video. In this particular YouTube video, I'm actually going to share one of my recent LinkedIn article, what I have written on sharing my experiential insights as a client partner for one of my client in the previous organizations. Okay, so just to set the context, right? Many people in the IT field, right? They may have some aspirations to become a scrum master, agile coach, project manager, program manager, or you wanted to become an architect, or you wanted to become a product owner, product manager. These are all some of the generally existing career trajectory or trends what I see. But then people miss out one of the very important key position called as a client partner. Okay, so in this particular video of mine, I'm actually making an attempt to give you an exposure on this particular role. What are the nitty-gritties? What are the subtle nuances behind this particular role called a client partner? So one of my previous organizations, somewhere around 3 to 4 years ago, when I was actually working in one of my previous organization, I was actually working as a client partner for one of my reputed banking client kind of a portfolio. So in this particular article, I'm just trying to explain you by actually setting the context and then giving you a overall view of this particular client partner and what is the purpose of this particular client partner role, what could be the potential OKRs, KRAs and KPIs of this particular role called a client partner. And then most importantly, right, what are the benefits of this particular role in an organization? Because if there is no benefit, then why does the organization is going to have this particular role in the first place? And then followed by some kind of my pragmatic insights and the closure thoughts. Okay, and parallelly I have also prepared a word document. And then kept it ready for you people, like to tell in terms of the mindset, in terms of the skills or the capabilities, what could be the potential mindset and the skill set needed for this particular client partner role. Okay, so folks, try to understand one thing, right? Any kind of a role, be it right from the development, right from the software engineer, all the way to the CEO of an organization, demands a blend of the skill set, it some kind of competencies, some kind of capabilities together with a mindset. Okay, so what am I going to do is I'm first of all going to focus on socializing you this particular LinkedIn article of mine, which I have written on 21st of October, yesterday only. I'm actually making this video on 22nd of October, 2024, Tuesday. I actually wrote this article on 21st of October, and probably right in the meantime, people started reading it and they have started giving some kind of a thumbs up. Okay, I'm actually yet to socialize it in the different forums. Before that, we actually started receiving some few pings on my WhatsApp number saying that why don't you make a like why don't I make a video on this to help the people in a better manner. So from that particular perspective or context, I'm actually going to provide a walkthrough of this particular article. Okay, that is the context setting. Okay, now why this role exists in the first place? So we need to understand, because client partner is some kind of a strategic role wherein you are connecting your organization with that particular respective client, right? So it's like building the relationship, aligning your internal capability with the client needs so as to nurture them, of course for the benefit, no mutual benefit of between the client and the vendor. Because any kind of a business runs and thrives only when there is a mutual benefit on both the sides of the fence, right? Be it a client or a vendor. So from a vendor, you need to become a trusted business partner, right? You have umpteen vendors in the market. However, you have only very few trusted business partner who has the trust factor together with the credibility, together with the integrity, also the capability to seamlessly deliver value in a sustained manner. So this client partner is a role who is going to take care of looking into the continuous improvement in the CSAT score of for that particular client, participating in the QBR meetings, and then seeing how does they know the client trends trajectory is actually going on, and what could be the unique selling value proposition that we can actually provide from a business partner perspective. So I'm not going to walk you through this article word by word in a very verbatim manner, respecting your years of experience. I'm just going to give a high level view. So once you go through this particular article, right, I have actually called out with a OKR, objective and the key results. So what are the OKRs? Build strong client relationships. What could be the key result? How are you going to do it? And what could be the metrics used here? See, the moment you start participating in the quarterly business review, QBR, the moment you start participating in the executive business review, which we called as a EBR, the moment you start participating in the ERR, enterprise risk review meeting, those things will take your capability to the next level. Your agile frameworks is not going to take your capability beyond a certain level. Again and again, what are you guys going to do only with agile frameworks? You do your backlog refinement, you do sprint planning, you do daily stand up, and you do your sprint review, demo, retrospective, so on and so forth, week after week, month after month, year after year. That is not going to give you a quantum leap. You need to understand the landscape. You also need to know how does your leaders think in the organization. It is not that you become a leader and then think. Your thinking process will only make you to become a leadership, right? No, actually to get into the shoes of the leadership. So start observing these things also. So when I was a client partner, I was basically I have done an extremely fabulous job for one of my earlier organization in terms of continuously bringing in the revenue to the organization through that particular premium client of mine, quarter on quarter, year on year, and because of that the revenue margins significantly improved, and that's why I also got a kind of an internal promotion too at that time. So what I was trying to say is these are all the OKRs. Build strong client relationship, okay, drive business growth, ensure client project success, and I have given you some samples. Okay, you may need to take all these examples with a pinch of salt. I'm just giving you some samples, some examples, of course with my experience. When the context changes, you may need to use this as a reference model. Okay, don't take examples as exact answers. So with that particular disclaimer, I want to continue the article. Ensure client project success, align your IT services with client's business objective. This is very important. No client is interested in the frameworks. What are you building? Every client is interested in solving their own pain points on the landscape. Your frameworks and your agile is just a means to that end. Don't start your journey with agile. Start your journey by understanding the current operating model, the current business operating model of the client. What are the top five, or what are the top five pain points which the client have as on date, and how is that your capabilities can be dovetailed to solve that problem. That is more important, right? So when I was a client partner, I was very keen on bringing in continuous business, continuously adding value to my client. And then no, there were times where some of the critical road mapping and the strategy, whenever my client was doing a strategic transformation, and whenever they were formulating a quarterly roadmap on a high level, none of the meetings will happen without me. Okay, if I go on a leave for a particular day, there were times these clients will try to reschedule the meeting on some other day. So that is the level of integrity and credibility what I was trying to bring on to the landscape. One is the value aspect of it, and we are not having any doubts or any second thought to it. The second is the integrity and the credibility level, the trust, the rapport what we built, right? So from that perspective, once you go through the OKR, then try to look into the KRAs. So what could be the KRAs? Account management and client engagement, business growth and revenue generation. How is that you can understand the client's vision and mission, and then try to be a strategic, strategic service advisory to the group. Okay, and how is that you can bring in more governance, regulatory mechanism? Because if you're taking clients like BFSI, healthcare, and defense, these three clients, BFSI from the domain, these three domains. One is the BFSI, second is the healthcare or the medical field, third is the defense. You have a lot of checks and balances. You have your security audits, your governance, compliance, regulatory mechanism, so many things. Those things also need to be strategized when you are trying to create a transformation roadmap for them. So just try to keep all these points in the mind, okay? And what could be the KPIs? The client retention rate, revenue growth per client, on-time project delivery percentage. How many? Because there were times I was working with the program managers, I was working with the delivery managers to create a go green plan also. I was helping them, guys, you create a go green plan. By the way, go green plan is something, what kind of activities that needs to be done to move this project from red to amber and then from amber to green. So when I was doing this, no, I was doing with a lot of passion, with a lot of love for my client, because my client gives me the business and I wanted my client to thrive that particular no, thrive that particular business. So that wave of enthusiasm was seen in my activities. Okay, that's what I'm actually trying to tell. So here, after that, I was just no, I was putting what could the benefits of this particular role in the particular organization. So just go through this on a high level, and I have given some kind of a closure thoughts also. You can try to make use of all these links to become connected to me. And my earlier Agile Enthusiast WhatsApp group was already full with 1024 people. So what I have done is I have created a secondary group. If you are already part of the first group, please do not join the second group. I repeat it. Please do not join the second group, because every post of mine will be replicated in both the groups. I will take care of it. However, if you are not a member of the first group, please feel free to join my second group. Okay. So here I was just giving you a high level view, and then you can go through other umpteen articles of a mind. Now you may need to take a pause. Okay, I have understood on a high level. Now, can I become a client partner? For that, you may need to think client partner as a role definitely has a market demand. Okay. But whether it suits your passion or interest is something you need to think. And what kind of skills and mindset is needed for a client partner? See, as I mentioned in one of my previous video, right? You may need to draw three circles which are intersecting with each other, like a Venn diagram. What we learned in our 8th standard mathematics set theory. Okay, one is the passion, what your heart says. Second is the skills or capabilities, what comes naturally to you. The third is the market demand. Because only with passion and your skills, if you don't have market demand, believe me, you cannot monetize it. So you need to draw three circles which are actually intersecting like each other, and then take the intersection point as a sweet spot. If you believe client partner could be your potential role, then probably in this document I have given on a high level what could be the skills required for a client partner. Strong communication and the interpersonal skill. I have given an example also. Okay, I have given an example here. And all these things are some of my materials of my Agile Mentorship program. So I cannot share it just like that on everything on the social media platform. Okay. So here, what are the key skills for a client partner? Strong communication and interpersonal. You need to have a sense of business acumen, right? And also you need to at least speak the language of the technology, the technical landscape. Then of course you need to have a negotiation, your sales skills, your project and delivery management capabilities, problem solving, critical thinking, relationship building, financial acumen. So I have written something from my experience. Okay, if you go and ask some other coach or a mentor, he or she may give you a different perspective altogether, which I truly respected. But if you ask me, what could be the mindset and skill set for a client partner role, based upon my experience, because I have already played the role, I have already walked the talk. Based on that, I have prepared this particular document to tell it on a high level, and I'm just trying to socialize you. I'm just trying to socialize you people in this particular video with the best intent of adding value to you. Okay. Okay. Now, before I close this particular video, before I end this particular recording, when I'm going to upload this particular recording on the YouTube platform, I will make sure that some of these important links are shared in the description and also in the comment section, so that you can go through it no offline. Now coming back to this part. Okay, so let me go ahead and then close this. Okay. All right. Now coming back to my YouTube channel, this is my YouTube channel whose link will be shared. And by the way, when you are going to watch this video, you are already inside the channel, right? That's why you are actually watching this particular video. So you can go through lot of videos I have written. That means lot of videos I have made based on the umpteen articles what I have written in the past. Okay. See, for example, how to respond to RFPs and how to use something called corporate pricing deck. These kind of details will not be taught in any certification. How do you do real time budgeting? Okay. And my view on how to overcome resistance and get support from executives for agile transformation, how to write a RFP, how to respond to an SOW, statement of work. Okay. And you see here interview questions for enterprise agile coaches. And here, how is that I have changed the rack status of projects from red to green? This is where the concept of go green plan becomes a paramount importance or a pivotal. Then I have something like sample interview questions for business analysts, product owners, and product managers. 4.6 view case in the past 9 months. So knowledge is given, tons and tons of knowledge is given freely. Okay, that to experiential knowledge, not just theoretical knowledge. However, if you feel that you want to be mentored by me, you want to be coached or guided by me, then by all means you can go to my website balajiagile.com and then go through my customized agile framework and the framework of learning what I have in my agile mentorship program, together with multiple lesson plans what I created, level 1, level 2, level 3, and some lesson plan for project management, 150 interview questions and answer. So just go through this. I'm also going to share my WhatsApp number. If in case you feel the need to connect with me, please go ahead and then connect with me. So just for example, suppose you wanted to learn what is being covered in the level 1. Okay, just as an example. Okay, level 1 is to become a scrum master, senior scrum master, of course RTE or a team level agile coach. Now if you want to know more on that, just click on invest now. The page will get loaded. Go to here, we have something called a click here, right? So go here and then go through the lesson plan here. The entire lesson plan is being given to you folks. Okay. And one more thing, what you need to do, you can play this video, which is a real-time mentoring video, on only the introduction video of this particular lesson plan. Meaning to say, the moment you play this video, it is like reading the index page of the book. You will come to know on a high level, okay, this is the book like I'm going to purchase. These are the chapters which is covered in the book. You should not judge a book by the cover, but you can judge a book by reading the index page. Okay. Okay, let me repeat the line. You should not judge a book by its cover, but you can judge the book by reading the index page in terms of what are the topics or chapters which has been covered in the book. Similarly, in this particular lesson plan, whatever chapters I have written here, right, of approximately 21, the moment you play this video, you will get a feel factor of what are all the different topics which has been covered, and this is a real-time mentoring video. Along the similar line of thought, I have a mentoring video for L2 AMP, L3 AMP, and for Agile product owner, product manager, Agile project manager, program manager, delivery manager, Agile transformation consultants, head of the Agile practice unit also. Because some of my clients are, some of my mentees are actually AVPs and VPs in some of the reputed companies. Okay. So hope you understand, no, what are we trying to do here? We are trying to give real-time capabilities here. Okay. All right. So hope to see you in no hope to see you in some other video soon. And just no, try to stay connected with me using the links what I'm going to share in this video. Okay. Cheers. Take care. Bye.